Curses. Okay. Oh, a satisfying rip there.
Oh.
And again, I will point this out again. I just love how the word detective is on there. It's perfect spacing. Right. What have I got? It's time for the pin badge. This week's pin badge is... Ooh, it looks like a wizard's hat.
Oh, I like that one.
Oh, okay. It's suspiciously thin. So the starting envelope, which will... well, let's start with the starting envelope.
Oh,
Dear Detective, D.S. Higgins is in need of your help again, the poor, poor fool. I may have added that last bit. With your assistance, she has managed to identify the group of Eddie Moore. The group of people that Eddie Moore was working with to steal the artifact. Who knows who these people are, but anyone who wants the artifact must be considered dangerous given how many people have died having come into contact with the artifact. Higgins has sent us information to pass on to you. She is hoping to infiltrate a meeting of this group. She's going to need your help. Okay. Oh God. Okay. Right, I see what you mean, Matt. In terms of materials, there isn't a lot. We've got a letter from... I'm checking inside the envelope just in case. A letter from D.S. Higgins, which we'll come to in a second. Something from the city coroners. That'll be delightfully morbid. I've got a notebook. And
I recognise that symbol.
This is the symbol that we constructed in the last episode. There's a few things. There's a thing in... Oh, there's two things in the notebook. We have... Thank you for the follow. 24/7 confused. You are in the right place.
we're all the same.
A car park map. Please drive sensibly around the car park. Max speed 10 miles per hour. It never is, though, is it? 10 miles per hour is basically slow. You can't go any slower in a car. Ooh, and a very shiny plan of some kind. Lots of numbered rooms. If this was the Crystal Blaze, I would be very happy. Okay. And then we have this notebook, which has got the property of KH, and it's got... lots of things in it. Oh, goodness. Oh, good. Collect the dry cleaning tomorrow. Yes, grey cloak. Okay, and then thankfully there's nothing on the other pages. But there's still enough. There's still enough in all these. Hang on, these page numbers are out of order. 1, 2, 4, 5, 3.
Oh.
R 6, 7, 8, 9.
What is it about all those blank pages that makes you want to get the UV torch out?
I know. So,
have you checked the envelope really carefully for a hidden UV torch?
Yeah.
Dear Detective, I've done something which is either very brave or very stupid. Yes, I watched Cats. Actually, I think it could be both. I took what we discovered from Eddie Moore's flat, which we dealt with in the last stream. We found an entrance to a secret society. To my boss, DCI Reynolds, as the address for the meeting is outside of our jurisdiction, he passed what we've discovered onto the local police, but they don't have the resources to properly investigate the meeting. Of course not. Reynolds told me there was nothing he could do and that we'd have to explore other avenues of inquiry. But I'm not prepared to do that. I know we're getting somewhere and that this meeting will hold the answers to why this artifact leaves a trail of death in its wake. I'm hoping it's just coated with something that's deadly to touch. That's all it is. It's just a deadly artifact that's covered with like a very nasty mould. It's been in the bathroom for too long or something.
I love the way that she's handling it, even though she knows how deadly it is.
Good point. Maybe we could get hold of the artifact and put it somewhere safe. I'm going to infiltrate this meeting. But it's out of my jurisdiction. I'm not going to have any support from the local police. No backup. No radio. It's just going to be me and you. It's just going to be you, my friend. You're going to be my lifeline, my sole point of contact. I'll be the eyes and ears, and you're going to have to be the brain. I've managed to get some information that might help us. A couple of days ago, a young woman was found dead outside Victoria train station. Her name was Kay Hiddleston. It appears she was hit by a passing taxi and her death has been declared an accident. I wouldn't normally have heard about her death, but one of the officers that attended the scene posted on a police forum about a weird notebook they found on her body. The officer said there was a peculiar symbol on the front of it. No one recognised it except for me. Little old me, Muggins here, I knew it. It was the same symbol from the website Eddie Moore was on. This Kay Hiddleston must have been going to the meeting, and I'm going to pretend to be her. I've managed to get my hands on the notebook. Hello, stolen evidence. And I've sent it to you along with her coroner's report, which is some more details about her. By the time you receive this, it'll be almost time for the meeting. The first thing, you could have phoned ahead, really. Come on, give us a bit of time. The first thing I need to do is work out what the regalia is that they mentioned on the website. Have a look through the information you've been sent and see if you can work out what Kay might have been planning on wearing to the meeting. Let me know when what you find. It's probably best we communicate with either SMS or WhatsApp. My number is that. Send me a message when you establish what Kay was going to wear. Many thanks, Danielle. Okay, well, there's going to be some form of grey cloak because she needed that from the dry cleaning.
What a weird line of inquiry. What was she going to wear?
Oh, a lovely frock, spangly earrings, gold jacket with squares on. I don't know. Could be any of those.
Are you looking at the back of the door when you say that?
Actually, you can still sit. Look, it's there. There's the jacket.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
It's hanging up in its rightful place next to...
A whole lot of sponges, Caroline says.
Oh, dear. Does anyone need any sponges? By the way, I've got a few. Coroner's reported to the death of Kay Hiddleston. Name of the deceased? Kay Hiddleston. Good start. My name is Geraldine Edwards. I am the senior coroner for the Lambeth office of the City Coroners. The death of Kay Hiddleston has been referred to me, and I have duly proceeded with my investigation into the circumstances surrounding her death. The evidence submitted to me by police shows that the subject was struck by a taxi cab outside Victoria Station. The evidence suggests the taxi was travelling at between 31 and 33 miles per hour. Wow. That's a good range and to narrow it down to. I'm impressed. Good CSI.
I'm amazed he could get that fast outside Victoria Station, to be perfectly honest.
It's very true. The driver of the taxi stopped at the scene and has cooperated with the investigation throughout. Dash cam footage from inside the taxi shows the subject fall suddenly in front of the vehicle, leaving no time for the driver to react. Okay. The post-mortem examination of the body concluded that Miss Hiddleston's death was a result of significant and catastrophic internal injuries consistent with being struck by a motor vehicle. The post-mortem also noted there were historical injuries which had occurred prior to this incident, namely a hairline skull fracture, which appeared to have happened during childhood, and a relatively fresh break of the tibia, which the pathologist believed to have occurred approximately 7 months prior to the incident. Neither of these appear to have been the contributing factors to the subject's death. So there's two things there: historical hairline skull fracture, which is by during childhood, and a fresh break of the tibia 7 months ago. All evidence suggests that there was no suspicious circumstances surrounding the incident, and therefore my ruling is that Miss Hiddleston's death should be recorded as accidental. I mean, why was she plummeting to the ground? There is that question. The body will now be released by this office, and arrangements have been made for it to be taken by Miss Hiddleston's family. Sincerely, Geraldine Edwards. Thank you, Geraldine. Right, what was she going to wear? Always wear your regalia. Treat others with respect. Do as instructed by the higher ranks. The police have a strict set of rules. Okay. So, we've got lots of pages here. Should I read them all, Matt, out loud or something? Or do you want to put some of them in the chat?
I could share them with the chat.
Please do, I think.
I imagine we need to find her rank or something, and then there'll be some notes on what the ranks where.
Oh, that's a good thing. Oh, look,
Looking-
Sir Frothalot coffee! Hooray!
Excellent.
We love Sir Frothalot. Toiletland. Is this part of Peppa Pig world?
Ask Boris.
I'm just hoping that's a theme park.
Principal
Oh, yes.
Banking. Smith.
Don't ride on the log
Waite-
flume.
Weatherman Inn. We
Oh.
know all about Weatherman Inn. If you're a long time watcher of the Detective Society, you'll know that they're a chain of hotels. I think yes, hotels where you can stay. That's where you stay. Somewhere that you don't own. That's where it is. Walking Show Dry Cleaning. So it's probably there. We've got Broad Street, Askew Street, and Beasley Road. Beasley Road car park, which there's also Hatton car park.
And Askew Street. And Brookfield. My God. That's a lot of car parks in a small space of space.
Where's that? Sorry. Oh, Ashton
There are
Street. Oh, and
4
Brookfield.
car
Yeah.
parks.
I think that's Brookfield, not Rockfield. But yes, sorry,
Yep.
let's put that in there. So we've got 4 car parks. So we're going to need to know which car park it's going to be.
I love Marky's comment.
Does anyone know? Working at reasonably priced, high quality drinks. Depends if you want low prices or not. Dry cleaning, collect tomorrow. Cloak grey. That's got to be. Should I just text a grey cloak? That seems very suspiciously easy and suspiciously unspecific for the Detective Society. Matt is currently pasting lots of links, hopefully of these pages, but probably knowing him, he's just spamming us. So there's ranks, number of bands on a hat. Level 1 member is me, so she's level 1. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Level 2 is corporal with 1 band. Level 3 officer with 2. Level 4 commander with 3 bands. And then you get a star. You get a star on the hat for level 5, which is a knight. And the Grand Knight, level 6, is 2 stars. I don't know whether they also have bands. I think it's just the star and the 2 stars. You greet ranks of knight or grand knight with Eversaw. Greet other senior ranks with Eversaw. Market has he been at the Mankinis again? You greet equal or inferior ranks with Infamous. You greet ranks which are 4 or more ranks your inferior with Spuma. Hat is pointy. Notes on knights and commanders. So that's the levels 4 and 5 here. So Liberty McMartin is one of those then, in a 40. Seems friendly, black hair in a bob, always chewing gum. Recently divorced from Robert Hinton and has an office, room 12. That is probably something to do with that. Gilberto Giolino. Bald, bright blue eyes. In their 30s, married to Rebecca, 2 children, Gilberto Jr. and Cedric. Joyce Whitfield in her 50s, white hair, stern face, tall, maybe 6'2". Her son, Patrick, went missing 2 years ago, has an office in room 25. Notes on corporals and officers. So that's levels 2 and 3. Don't ask, GM. Oh, no, don't ask. Don't even Google for it. Trust me. You don't want to know what a Mankini is. Robert Hinton, brown hair, 50s, in charge of security. Former lieutenant commander in the Navy, has an office in room 20. Hannah Snowpeck, blonde, 30s. Master's degree in mechanical engineering, lives home with her parents. It then says tunic red, and that's highlighted. So, that's because the corporals and officers have a red tunic. Okay. I think that's that. Notes on members. Now, which... so a member is the initiate level. It's the first level. Jessica Wong, 20s, glasses, fluent in English, Chinese and French. Works for the police. Ooh. Didn't they say they didn't have resources, though?
Yeah, they obviously don't know about her.
Rodney Morgan, long brown hair, 20s. Former drug dealer. Swears he doesn't do it anymore. Vindex equals Salvatore. And then we've got that map. 9 to 8, a convenience store. Not quite as good as 7-Eleven. And then we've got dry cleaning, collect tomorrow, cloak grey. Well, I think I'm just going to go with... I'm going to text this person and say, all right then. By this person I mean Detective Higgins, of course. I'm just pulling up her phone number. She's going to be wearing a grey cloak. Now, in exciting news, I've got a new phone, which means I don't know how to add. Puzzle number one. I don't know how to add her as a contact. So that's quite. So talk amongst yourselves. What do you think we should be doing, Helen? Any thoughts?
Well, I'm wondering if the red tunic is applicable to everybody, because hat pointy was applicable to everybody.
So should I put pointy hats? So I should put all of these, shouldn't I? Hat pointy.
Pointy hat with no bands.
Ah, yes, we can be more specific.
A red tunic and a grey cloak. I didn't see anything else, unless the chat has anything.
Contacts. Right, I found my contacts. I have moved to the iPhone rather than the Android. Oh no. So 0 7 8 8 332 0 7 9 1. Add number to a new contact. First name DS. Last name Higgins. Done. And now I can text her in the... So that'll be under H, because it does it... In Android, it goes under first name. It hasn't appeared. There we go. Okay. Isn't this exciting? Me learning how to use technology live. Here we go. Right. Let's move you a little bit further away. So, red tunic, pointy hat with no stars.
No bands and no stars,
or bands. I'll put no band. And what was the other thing? It was...
A grey cloak.
Grey cloak. Right, well, let's see if that has worked. Hello, Detective. That's great. Do you have any idea where I might find those clothes? Well, yes, I do. Because you're going to be picking up the dry cleaning. That's going to be at Walking Shore, probably, dry cleaners. So let's do that at Walking Shore, dry cleaners. I've got to be careful. I knew that would break it. It's got a dodgy USB cable.
Action shot.
Let's do that again. There we go. Great. Walking Shore's dry cleaners is actually on this road. I described those items to the man in there, and he's just given me Kay's clothes. I'm all set. Did you not have to hand over a ticket, a stub of some kind? Anyway. But I don't know where the entrance to the place is. I think it might be in one of these car parks, but I don't know which one. Any ideas? So we have 4 car parks, because who needs car parks? Brookfield, Askew Street, Beasley Road, and Hutton. It's either Hutton or Hatton. I'm going to say Hutton.
Okay.
We have...
I can see that one of them has got an in-only entrance, so I don't know whether that's present on the map.
Well, no, that's great, because we've got an in and an out. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. We have
one
eliminated Brookfield. We now know it's one of these 3. There are roundabouts. There are numbers. We can see around the outside of... So this is a picture of the sign. There's trees. We can see that there is foliage. Car park map. Okay. Right. How do we go from here to narrowing things down? I like that. That's great.
Well, the entrance is right in the corner, isn't it? So are any of them...
They're all in corners,
There's a building right next to each one. Yeah.
Well, I guess, I mean, that could be that way. And it can't...
Oh, it
can't be Hatton, because it would be this way, wouldn't it? And it would need to go up here. So from the geography, it can't actually be... Sorry, Hutton.
Right.
It can't be that one, because the haberdashery is in the way. I've got that right? Yeah, because
Yeah,
It-
24/7 Confused agrees, the one near the dry cleaners. What
Yeah.
about the top one, though, Askew Street? That sort of, there's a building in it.
Yes, because
Yeah,
it's
it's a straight line.
strict rectangle,
Yeah.
whereas the entrance here, there is
Has a building.
there's something here that isn't the car park, so you have to go in a road and then you get to the car park. This doesn't have that. You just get to the car park. So therefore, Beasley Road car park. That's a fun puzzle. Okay.
Nice first contribution there, 24/7
A
Confused.
good
Very
contribution. Keep it up.
impressive. Yeah.
Let's go with Beasley Road car park.
The rat car park.
I've put Beasley Rad.
It's not Beasley boring car park, it's Beasley Beth.
Well, it worked. It worked, which is good. Weird. Well, I'm here now. I've no idea where I should go. Ooh.
Neither do we, love. At least try and, apply
Look
some
about
brains.
a bit. You're there, we're not. Okay.
You're paid to do this job.
I do feel she's wandering around with a bucket on her head.
Side
in
step
Nightmare.
left.
Yeah.
Spell casting. Well, we have the only thing we have is this, which is this plan of the building. Which, let me zoom upwards so you'll get to see a bit of the magic now. You'll see lots of things. Here we go. And that way is north to the.
Shall I share that?
Oh yes, please.
Yes, please.
I have a feeling I'll be all over it anyway.
Do we have to identify the building then?
Well, we have the entrance here, so we have to go north to the entrance, and then it goes around there and does things.
So are we to assume then that the building is off the car park? I mean, weren't we going? Oh no, she's been to the dry cleaners, right?
Yeah, she's got the
then-
clothes with minimal effort.
And then we had to identify the car park that she used to go
I don't know where the entrance to this place is. I think it's in one of these car parks. Okay, so we've got the Weatherman Inn. We've got the Walking Shore Dry Cleaners and the 9-8 convenience store. So it's got to be one of those places. Cause,
Well, isn't it dry cleaners are always a front for something else, aren't they?
That's true. We don't know which way is north on this map, unfortunately, Hologram. That's a shame, because it would have been useful.
Or on the car park map?
Maybe there's a bit of information in the book. Maybe there's a bit of information in the book. That's only that's only information on other people, isn't it?
Did the car park map have a direction one?
No, it didn't. I'm afraid.
Didn't. Okay.
So I mean, I completely agree. Dry cleaners are always a front, but because the entrance is there, so this way is south, that way is north. We have been given a scale. I'm sure a nasty puzzle might well involve the inner workings of this building.
And we took everything out of the envelope.
I'm just going to check. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we have.
So we had a letter from the coroner, a letter to us.
A letter from the coroner, but that was in front of Victoria Station. The information we've used from this coroner report hasn't come into play yet. And it was just the stuff from Higgins, this map, what was the other thing? The car park thing. Maybe. Is there anything extra on this car park map?
It irks me the way it's been cut off. I presume that's just to show you that it's like.
I imagine it would say which car park it was on top of it.
Oh,
so,
that makes sense. Yeah.
Or it's a really short person taking the photo.
I'm really intrigued by those roundabouts that seem to be in the middle of nowhere.
What's this?
Yeah.
What's this? So having a quick look at this, we're saying that if it's Beasley Road, it would be shaped like this. So that would unfortunately be that way.
Yeah.
So that wouldn't.
We could always tell her to go and look between spaces 7 and 8.
I think we should. Why is that there? What is it? Let's tell the Dungeoneer to go there. These are nightmare references for those of you who weren't a child in the early 90s or late 80s in the UK, which I appreciate is quite a few of you.
Well, nice idea, Meredith, but I think this is an open-air car park, probably looking at it, so I wouldn't imagine it had an elevator.
Yes, because we've got the trees, we can see the foliage around it. Ha! I knew there was a reason why there was foliage. So let's have a look between spaces 7 and 8. Let's have a look.
Bit brilliant with it.
Nothing in that space. Any other ideas?
Oh. I think in that space. Oh.
We did decide on Beasley, didn't we? Yes, we did. Okay. Any other ideas? Okay. By the way, I call people they quite generically, by the way. So if I do apologise, there's nothing. I don't mean any offence. Because I was talking to someone a couple of days ago, and they said, "Oh, I'm she, her, by the way, not they." And I was going to say, I wasn't implying that you were a they. It was just I was using they in the very general sense. I do apologise.
Yeah.
I will try and call you she, they, she, her in the future, but I do it quite a lot, so I apologise for that. Just because people are talking about that in the chat.
It's a lot to remember. Well, is there something about the shape? Because these roundabouts are irking me because they're not really in places where roundabouts.
Yes, but car parks are the worst for that anyway.
I mean,
what is that?
Are there any missing numbers?
Ooh.
Do we have like a?
Well, there's 1 to 21. That is a good question. Are there any missing numbers?
There's a lot to look at and check.
Let's have a look. Are there any missing numbers? Everybody start counting. Oh, it's just off screen. So 1 to 21 is all there. Then 22 through to 43 looks like. Yeah, there's got to be a missing number, right? 58. 88, 89, 90, 91, 106, 120, and 1, 3, 1, 4. Doesn't appear to be anything missing, but
been sort of removed for some reason. So if
that's
that's
the car park, we would expect the entrance to be along this road. If it was to one of these buildings, but maybe it's going to be in a roundabout, or it's going to be in a hole in the ground or something. It could be a completely.
I imagine Matt is.
I'm wondering when to drop hints.
So, chat. Any thoughts?
I'm just opening the pictures again. That's Matt has sent us.
I'm going to get a hint on Beasley. Are we happy with Beasley from Matt?
We got that confirmed, didn't we? By
yeah,
Higgins.
Beasley's fine.
Okay.
Beasley is great.
50, 51.
So possibly Caroline. Yeah.
The scale won't be the same, will it, to the car park map to that? So you can't sort of.
There'll be very tiny cars.
This is just literally someone taking a photo of the sign in the car park.
I mean to the drawing, not to real life. So if you matched up the in and out arrows, could you sort of say, well, it can't be the 9 to 5 convenience store because there's no spaces there.
Oh, actually, that's not a bad shout, actually. Or maybe it could be the 9 to 8 because their car is in the way of the other two, maybe. Irritated.
Oh, yeah. But then she... Come on, chat. Next suggestions. Yes, it is the worst amusement park ever. Toiletland.
Is there anything weird going on with the roundabouts?
Marky V says the building has a courtyard by the entrance. What building is that?
The building has a courtyard. Why are you saying that? Was there something in this book that said there was a courtyard?
That was a while ago, though. So
on the map. Oh yes, sort of. There's sort of this area.
Oh yeah. I guess if it What's the entrance?
It could all be underground, of course.
That's what I was thinking. It's either underground or... And nothing
ground?
else on that map matches up with the car park map to show us.
No.
No.
Okay. Hint, please.
You need one more piece of information.
No.
That you will find.
Helen does not like this news.
You have it already. You will find it on the notebook.
Ah. On the notebook. Oh, is there something on the back of the notebook? Damn. You know, normally when you get a notepad from a hotel or something and it will have the address of the... That'd be great, wouldn't it? If it just said, get your UV torch out, Dan.
1, is it 1, 2, 4, 5, 3, R? Is it going to be that? And then 6? Is it going to be R? Is it going to be between the 3 and the 6 or something? Because of the bottom right numbers. Because that's bugging me. Property of KH. All there is on the front is that. I'm looking for anything printed in something different, but there isn't anything printed in something different on either the front or the back. There's nothing on the inside.
How many people are silently screaming at Dan right now?
Oh God!
I'm not, and I. How has he flipped past
here?
Them?
Oh, hang on.
Oh, the roundabout!
Wow!
Oh.
The roundabouts are in the same place.
How many times have I said those roundabouts are weird? Okay.
You have, and in fact, is it that way round? No. That one is that one. There we go.
See, Foxy and Caroline, it was an aha moment for as well.
There we go. So it's that way round.
Yep.
Okay. Now what? Yes.
It's that dark square, light square on a dark background.
Oh, I see. It's this. So
Yeah.
we've sort of got to go down, and then what we're going to say 103. Do we reckon? Sort of.
I'd say 102 because it's directly below the left half of the circle.
Aha. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that. It might be 84, but let's try with 102.
Oh yes, you might be right. Yes, because it's on the other side of the line. So yeah, try both.
It's on the other. Yeah, difficult to tell, really, isn't it? Oh, don't put in my passcode with everyone to see it. Luckily, you didn't see all of it, which was good. Space 102. Hopefully, there'll be an elevator there, which will come as a shock to the person parked on it. Oh, there's a car parked in that space and the door is unlocked. Maybe there's something inside. Here's what the interior looks like. This is perfectly normal policing.
Oh, yeah.
So it's HT. Let's see if I can bring that up. HT.
I've got those URLs stored as well.
If I can have that URL, please, I will bung it up on my screen.
I've thrown it in chat if you can get it from chat easily. Otherwise, I can post it everywhere.
Thank you.
Do I post the right one here?
Oh, why has that not worked? Why has Chrome done that? That's weird. Okay. Oh, that's why. Okay. Here's what the interior looks like, and then it takes us to this picture. Most of the controls seem jammed, but the gear stick still moves. What should I do? Ha ha ha!
We both
tell
had
us,
an aha
tell us,
then.
Tebow. Tell us.
It's the numbers on the pages with the R. So we go
1,
first
2,
gear, second gear.
4, 5, 3, R.
Oh.
And then no 6. There's no 6 in that image.
Yeah.
Nice. Nicey, nice. Okay, so
nice. Yes, well done, Marky. That's the one.
1, 2.
And knock.
4,
no.
5. Or
Okay.
honk,
N-O-K.
as I call
N-O-K.
them. I call them honk. I don't know why. 3.
Yeah, honk's nice too, as long as they're happy with that.
I don't think they mind too much. See, generic they there.
Yes.
Right.
I'm just kidding, yeah.
I didn't think that would work, but I moved the gear stick to those positions, and this is really weird, but the passenger seat has moved backwards to reveal a hole in the floor. This is great. It looks like there's a secret room through the hole. In fact, it leads to the entrance area marked on the map we found in Kay's pocket. I'm going to climb into it. I'm sure the artifact will be hidden down here somewhere. Let's hope we can find it. Where should I go first? Okay. Right. So, it'll be one of the rooms listed on one of the people. I'm down. That is a good point, Caroline.
To the bathroom, just in case there isn't one. I don't know. What do you want?
So, Liberty, room 12. Joyce, room 25. Robert, room 20. Those are the 3 options, in my opinion.
Yeah, Marky, home. I would recommend it. There's only danger this way.
Let's just go up a little bit so that you can see more of the map, because we're going to be dealing with this a bit now. So we're going to start at this entrance. So the rooms that have been mentioned so far are room 12, which is up here, room 25, which is here, and room 20, which is here. So they're all on the left-hand side. So who is... So Kay. Liberty McMartin is in her 40s and seems friendly. So maybe we should try that. But they are a knight and either a knight or a commander. So they're in levels 5 or 6 in this organisation. So they're quite high up. Always chewing gum, recently divorced to Robert Hinton, has an office room 12. Joyce Whitfield, 50s, white hair, stern face. Her son went missing 2 years ago, has an office room 25. Robert Hinton, who is the other half, recently divorced to Liberty McMartin. I want to know that story. Brown hair, 50s, in charge of security, former lieutenant commander in the Navy, has an office room 20.
Do we want to go? So security might be a good place to go then, if they're in charge of that, because they will have anything, lost property or anything secure, I guess.
All right then, shall we go to room 20 then?
We can suggest it. I mean, is she going to know where room 20 is? Like GM says, it's like...
She's got the map. No, we've got the map, but she was just referring to the map, so I don't know how she could refer to the map and know about the map. As I walk into... here we go. As I walk into the entrance, I bump into a young woman in glasses. What do I say to her? Oh, I'm terribly sorry, for a start. And also, oh, it's my fault, because I bumped into you. That's such a British thing to do. Young woman in glasses. Okay, that's probably Jessica Wong. 20s, glasses, fluent in English, Chinese and French. Ni hao. Works for the police. Oh. Long brown hair, 20, so it's not him. Hannah, blonde, 30s, doesn't mention... There's only one that mentions the glasses.
Yeah, yeah, like Meredith's suggestion. Hello. Like...
Well, you don't, but this is where the greetings come into play.
Yeah,
Jessica Wong is a member who is the same rank, and you greet... where is it? Equal or inferior ranks with infamous... Oh, I just realised I was doing all that off screen. Infamous. Not Indiums. Infamous. No!
No!
She doesn't react well. Are you new here? My phone is. No, not I found. Infamous. No, there we go.
They clearly haven't gone through all the autocorrects that could have.
Oh.
What?
That is not what's meant to happen.
That's weird.
That's a message that should be from earlier.
Yeah. That's weird. 102. Is that going to reset it? Yeah, okay. What should... Oh, I've got to do this again. That's weird. 12453R. 12453R. That's strange. Did I get ejected? Where should I go first? So that was room 20.
I think possibly it was expecting you to reply yes to "Are you new here?"
Yeah, possibly.
Well, infamous. Let's see what happens this time. Infamous. Come on. Irritating that, but I still want the light on. Infamous, she replies. I'm so excited for this conclave. It's going to be a good one. Isn't it great news about the artifact? I've heard rumours they're hiding it in a secret room here in the bunker. Apparently, only the knights and commanders know where it is. She turns and walks away. Let's see if we can collect enough information to find the entrance to the secret room. Ooh, okay. Where should I go next? So the security guy, who's in room 20, isn't a knight or a commander. But because he's security, I go north, yes. Room 20. Go to room 20. Are we actually going to have to say, go forward 7 meters or something? Is that what we're going to have to do? As I go to knock on the door to room 20, a man comes out. What do I say? Well, this is Robert Hinton. He is a corporal/officer. So that is, according to the book, corporal and officer, they are, 1 or 2 bands above. So you greet senior ranks with Eversaw.
Meanwhile, Daniel's sitting there staring at her phone, waiting for a response while the guy's staring at her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, can I do this first time? Eversaw in capitals. Infamous, he replies. I'm not sure. Is that what he's meant to say? Oh, yes. Equal or inferior ranks have to say infamous. There we go.
K. You say, my name is K. Although, if they knew K, they would know that that's not K. But if they didn't know K...
apparently. What was my surname again? It was K...
Hiddleston.
Where is it? Hiddleston.
Because I keep thinking of Tom Hiddleston.
Ah, Hiddleston. Is that with an E? No E.
To be fair, I do think at least some of these names will have been come up with by someone looking at their DVD spines.
Oh, you're K. I think we spoke on the phone a few months ago. How's your arm?
Oh, is this the hairline? Oh, no, that was from her childhood, wasn't it?
No, but she did have a broken tibia. The tibia's the tibia's in the leg, though. Isn't it? Because the tibia and fibula are in the leg. So is this a test? Do we say...
Oh,
do
it
we
was my
say
leg.
the arm is fine?
Well, Caroline says it's an arm. Femur's in your leg.
Okay, femur is in the
and
arm.
And Holligrove saying his leg.
Tibia.
Oh.
Ah!
This is going to cost you an arm and a leg.
Okay. Femur, tibia, and fibula are all legs. So is that definitely what the coroner's report said? She had a broken tibia?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Fresh break of the tibia, which is indeed in the leg. So
yeah, just say it was my leg.
Arm fine, but it was my leg that was broken. Is this a test?
I think it might.
I'm hoping so. Yes, of course, he said. I meant your leg. How silly of me. Anyway, the conclave is about to begin in room 39. I assume you're on your way there, and not to the showers north of here. What? Hurry up, or you'll miss it. I think that's just an important piece of information for a later puzzle.
Yeah, where are the showers?
Even though it's coming across slightly creepy. I hope you don't want to go to the showers later. So that'll be room 12, because we're in room 20. Oh no, north of here. It was because that's the door. So it might be 18, because she met him as he was coming out of the room. Okay, room 20. So room 39, where the conclave is happening, is the big centre one. Fine. So we've got 2 other rooms that we can look at that we know who they belong to. Room 12, Liberty, his other half, and Joyce, the stern lady, in their 50s. If the conclave's about to start, surely everyone is going to be in room 39. And the only way to get to room 39 is this twisty, windy corridor, or possibly that way as well. But basically, what I'm saying is the further we get away from there, the better. Because everybody is going to be there. So let's go to room 25, which is all the way down here. And I'm just going to put this up a little bit further so that hopefully you can see it all. You can almost see all of it. I'll do it properly in a second, but not this time. So number 29 is down here. Let's go room 29. There appears to be some kind of workshop, but there's no one here. Where do I go? Well, room... I didn't mean 29, did I? Did I? No, I didn't. I bet... what did I mean? So we've just been to... That was... Yeah, I got confused with 39. That was the number. So let's just... I meant either 12 or 25. So I want 25.
Yeah.
Room 25.
So did we not get to room 20 because we were stopped by the
Indeed.
chap?
There's a sign on the door which says, back after conclave, the door's locked. Where should I go? Room 12.
I think we might have to go and talk to people in conclave.
No, I don't want to go to the conclave.
You'll go to your conclave, young man.
The
You
door
won't
is
get
locked.
your
We should go. The conclave, where she
Room
is
7.
ritually sacrificed to an amused audience.
Yeah, we tried room 20 and we were met by the chap.
39. Come on, you've just had a conversation which told you where it was. The conclave has already started. I've taken a seat at the back. A bold man is speaking. He's wearing a hat with 3 stripes on it, which means he's a level 4 commander, which also probably means that it's Gilberto Giuliano, because he's bold and has bright blue eyes. The artifact is now in our safe hands, he says. You do not need to know where it is stored. The children of Shakir have achieved their first purpose, and now we move on to the next stage, which is musical chairs. If anyone has any questions, I'll be in the canteen in room 35. People begin to leave. What should I do?
Wait, he got them all into a room to say like 2 sentences and then they all left again.
It may or may not be worth just making some notes about what some of these rooms are. So the canteen was 35. 29, which I accidentally put in, was a workshop. So I'll put that to one side. Workshop was that 29? I think it was. So 39 is the conclave meeting room is 39. Stay for food.
Stay fit.
Food. Canteen. And it was 35. I'm going to make her go to 35. What other things did we have? So we know that Liberty McMartin was 12. And Joyce Whitfield was 25. As I opened the door, the lights go out. The man who was speaking at the conclave is stood in the middle of the room in near darkness. What do I say? Well, there's a few things that I'm currently thinking of. I mean,
What
I'd
the
run.
hell are you doing? Yeah.
What are you doing?
I guess we have to talk to him in his language.
Or how about, hi, Gilberto. Yes, Gilberto.
Oh, that might anger him.
And his bright blue eyes. Oh, I'm sorry, what? Oh, no. We know that, no, we have to greet him.
That's what I meant. Sorry.
Oh, right. So
Speak to him in the language, whatever that was.
I thought you meant in Italian. Oh, dear.
No. Sorry. I should have been more verbose with that one.
So he has 3 bands, so it's a level 4 commander. So just Eversaw. Eversaw is all that's needed here. ever saw. This new phone is going to have one heck of a predictive text put into it in the first week, isn't it?
Mm.
I'd like to speak to you, but as you can see, the base appears to have lost all power and it needs fixing. Can you head to the workshop in room 29? I've already been there. And see if you can fix it. And then we've been given a link. I've gone straight to the workshop. I can see the fuses for the base. Here's a picture. I obviously need to turn them all back on. In what order? Thank you, Matt.
Excellent. Fun. Oh, cool.
Don't forget to trigger the fuses in the correct order, otherwise nothing will turn back on. Check the manual if you've forgotten how. But there's more than one picture. Fuse manual, here we go. There are 2 rules when turning the fuses back on. Oh, God. The fuses must be turned on in order of their location from the north to the south of the bunker. If there are 2 or more rooms which are equally northerly, then the colour of the fuses come into play. Blue is the highest priority, then white, then red. The fuses of the rooms that are level must be triggered in this order. Dangers. The rec room has a lot of items in it that require electricity and therefore can be a fire risk. Due to proximity to Robert Hinton's security office, we need to be careful with this. Remember to be particularly careful with the order for the kitchen and the canteen as they back onto one another. We don't want to set the entire bunker on fire. It should be noted that the car is directly above the entrance and therefore equally northerly.
Ah.
You what?
So I think we need to add some notes because we know what the canteen was. We know therefore what the kitchen is.
Such a satisfying noise. Okay. We knew a few things. We knew that the... So those are the... How many are there? There are 7 there. Canteen, workshop, conclave entrance. There's 8, I can't count. Car, rec room, showers, kitchen. So we have been given some information. Let's start with the conclave. That is 39. Conclave. I'm aware that you can't see me putting it on. I will change that in a second. Conclave. Done. Next up, we know that the entrance is by the car. So the entrance is where the entrance is. It even says entrance. It's a waste of a post-it note if I were to do that.
So that's entrance and car, so we've got to do them in the colour order rather than the... Yes, that's right, GM, with the showers were north of where we were.
He did. There was a reason why he was being creepy. Anyway, it is a waste of a post-it note. Here's the waste of the post-it note. Okay. So the showers were the north of 20, so it was either 18 or 12. I'm not quite sure which one, but I'm just going to put showers in a post-it note and go there for now.
Might not be directly not.
Was room 35.
Yep. So the kitchen was directly behind.
Oh yes, he did. Well done. I hadn't spotted that.
They back onto each other. 34.
So canteen. Oh, I could have used one for your post-it note.
Kitchen. Which one was Robert Hinton's office?
Robert Hinton was number 20.
Oh, yes, that's where we said.
So he was security. But it
And
doesn't
it
say
says-
security on this image. It says canteen, we've done that. Workshop. So that was number 29. How
No,
did
it's
I accidentally go there? Workshop. So I could put that.
You didn't. I don't think you accidentally went there. I think you
I knew.
that it was in the notebook.
No, it wasn't. It was, I confused 39 and 25
Oh,
and went to
wow,
29.
that was a good guess. So Robert Hinton's office, it talks about the rec room being in proximity to it. So it can't be the conclave. So it must be 19.
Say all that again.
So Robert, in the note below that diagram.
In the note below the diagram.
So the fuse box picture, if you scroll
yes.
down.
Ah, right, yes.
Yeah.
The rec room has lots
Rec
of items
room.
in it that require electricity and therefore is a security risk due to its proximity to the workshop. No, to the office, which is number 20.
And that's the last we've got to work out of the dangers.
It's got to be 19. I think you're right. Showers are up here. They're going to be the furthest north.
So apart from the
Proximity
conclave,
is
that's
probably
the most
19. It's
Yeah.
not this one. This is the conclave. So it's...
I mean, 12 is equidistant, but...
The door is right here for 19 and 20 is right there. So I feel like it's going to be that.
I mean, it's not 100%. I'm not...
Yeah. Feels loose, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's... That's not very nice, Meredith.
Well, to be fair, I'm not convinced it has proper fire safety doors.
No, clearly not.
Try getting out from the conclave.
Oh, no.
You are so going to get torched.
Yeah.
Remember to be careful of the order of the canteen. Is there next to it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's one room I haven't done. What haven't I done?
The entrance.
No, that's where the car is.
Yeah, but it's entrance and
Showers,
car are two separate ones.
Kitchen. Oh, entrance and car. Oh, right. Okay, yeah, entrance. So
we've just got to work out which is the showers and definitely which is the rec room.
doesn't matter where the showers are, because unless the rec room is more northerly, but I don't
Well,
think so.
I think the showers are most northerly, so we just doesn't matter which number.
Yeah.
It's just.
So I'm just going to put it there.
Start with the shower.
So we would start with the showers, and then it's a choice between the rec room and the conclave, which I'm going to put because conch doesn't mean anything to me.
So it's blue, white, red. And the conclave is white, and the rec room is red, so it should be conclave first.
Can I get you to make a note of this and then repeat it back to
Yeah.
me in a second? So we're starting with showers. In fact, hang on, I can also put it here, can't I? Showers is 1. So we're saying that conclave is next, were we? So
yes,
according to
'cause that one's
this,
white.
it's blue is the highest priority, red is the lowest priority.
Yep.
So it's white and red. So conclave will be 2, and rec room will be 3. Canteen and kitchen. Canteen has a white fuse. Kitchen has a red fuse. So canteen will be before kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 4, 5. Entrance and car is going to be next.
Yep.
Do they have different colour fuses? They do. Blue. So entrance is next. 6. Car is next. 7. And that makes the workshop 8. Okay. So why were we doing this? Because we have been given the task of turning the fuses back on. Because of course we have.
Yeah, she wants the order, doesn't she?
So bear in mind, I'm now going to start typing this in. Talk amongst yourselves. Showers. So showers, conclave, rec room, canteen, kitchen, entrance, car, workshop. Let's see if we set everything on fire. Great! That's got the power back on. Excellent. I've headed back to the canteen. Thanks so much for getting it back on so quickly, says the bald man. I'm sure that you were worried the power being off meant the artifact was at risk, but there's no need to worry. No one even goes in the room where we've hidden the entrance to the secret place, because the room is so small. Even its longest wall is less than 3 meters.
Very naturalistic conversation there.
I have a ruler. So
Twang it, twang it, twang it. Oh.
it
On
has
a
to
desk.
Has to be on a desk. Hang on. Hang on. Will this work? Did you hear that?
There we go.
Yeah.
I'll do. I am sated.
Oh, love it.
I'm not.
This is entertainment, folks.
Too much fun. Okay.
That's ASMR for tonight.
I was going to twang it in front of the thing and just do this, but of course that doesn't do anything. Top shot. Here we go. We need to find the only room, he says, hoping that it's the only room, where there isn't a wall. Oh, there's lots. There's 5. There's 3. Those can't be. So what is 1 meter? 1 meter is a centimeter, pretty much. Just over, actually. So all the walls have got to be less than 3 centimeters. Well, that is easily less than 3. So 5 fits it. Even 7 here will probably fit it. Yep, 7 fits it. Okay, so there's lots. 24 is teeny tiny. Teeny tiny.
So,
welcome, Arch. Good evening.
yeah, for Arch's sake and mine, can you just remind me what his description was?
From the top.
Yes.
Sorry, what are we doing? We've just been told that where there's a secret artifact is in one of these rooms, and it's a room where there's no walls more than 3 meters long. But we still, I think, need to investigate some of the other rooms, because we went to Robert Hinton's room as he was coming out of it. Maybe we should try going back in, because it's the security, so we might be able to find some more stuff there, because he might have, I don't know. But there's also these other rooms. There's Liberty's room, and then there's Joyce's room. So I think, shall we visit Liberty? Shall we take the Liberty?
Just for Archie's sake and mine, can we just see what he asked? Who was it that said so? Oh, Danielle said something about the size of the room.
Oh yes.
Thank you.
Do you mean? He said. Gilberto said.
Yeah. Even the smallest. The room is so small. Even its longest wall is less than 3 meters.
Yep.
Okay. Oh well, that is quite a lot of them then, isn't it?
That is a lot of them, unfortunately. Where shall I go? You're going to go room 12, my friend. Room 12. Ooh, the door is unlocked. I open it and there's no one inside. So this is Joyce Whitfield. No, room 12. This is Liberty McMartins. This is the other half of the security person. Seems friendly. Black hair, always in a bob. Always chewing gum. Recently divorced from the other person. There's a load of paintings on the wall, but I can't put my finger on it. There's something odd about them. Here's what they look like. Thank you very much, Matt. You are excellent link bot today. Ooh, an art puzzle. Okay. What should I do? Helen, do you recognise any of these paintings?
Well, yes, the Scream in the dead centre.
Yep.
The Mona Lisa down to the right of that.
Absolutement.
Can't remember the name of the one to the right of it, but it's the sort of old farmer couple.
Me neither. I really should.
American Gothic.
Yeah.
Well done, Zadster. Yep.
This one?
Top right is Starry Sky, Midnight Skies, Starry Night.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll do.
Is that
don't
the
know the
Laughing
others.
Cavalier? That might be the Laughing Cavalier, very small, not sure.
I thought he was laughing if in the Laughing Cavalier.
Oh, no, he was just standing as well. This came up, I think, in one of our puzzle boat puzzles, but I didn't know it then, and I don't know it now.
I recognise the style of the top left one, but I can't tell you what that picture is called.
No.
Oh, it's Napoleon in the bottom left. Zadster knows their art.
He's got Google. That's what it is. Sorry, Zadster. Ultimately disparaging immediately. And then there's this one. I don't know that. It's not dogs playing poker, because it's not dogs.
I thought there was something missing from the Scream painting, but I think it's just that they've cropped it where the other
yes, because
people
there are 2 people that would be here. I think it's just the round frame.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good point. The something odd could be that it's been put in a round frame, but they have all been put in different frames.
And again, what are we being asked?
We've been given years, and I'm highly suspicious that there's going to be a year here that isn't what it says it is. So let's start with the Scream. There's actually more than one Scream, if I remember rightly. I think there's 4.
Scream 2, Scream 3, Scream 4, Ghostface Returns.
I walked right into that.
Yeah. Oh, the card players. Thank you, GM.
So the Scream 1893 is that a thing?
Van Giggy.
It looks like just a quick thing, so it seems to be correct. Okay. Mona Lisa 1503. Mona Lisa 1503. It was believed to have been painted between 1503 and 1506. Okay, I'm happy with that.
Yes.
Starry Night. No, let's sort of keep on going. This was the American Gothic 1930. American Gothic 1930. Is a 1930 painting by Grant Wood. Okie doke.
I would have thought it was much older when I looked it up.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, I
actually
guess.
get
Yeah, I just said 1800s, 1880s, 1890s. Yeah. Starry Night, is that 1889? Starry Night 1889.
Ooh, yeah. Caroline thinks we might be ordering them. It might maybe the first letter or something.
Oh, okay. The Card Players 1895. I'm just going to check. What was it again? 1895. The Card Players. Early 1890s, 1894, 1895, that's fine. And then Napoleon 1801. Who's that by? Napoleon.
I don't think I saw anyone say that.
1801.
On a horse. It was Napoleon on a horse.
There you
yes,
go, that's the right
crossing
one.
The Alps.
Created 1801 to 1805.
And I think that is the one that was in Puzzle Boat now. Recognise it?
Yeah. Okay, so I think we've been given these years for a reason. As who was it who said putting it in order? I think Caroline. Let's take a look at. Well, it could be. Is it going to be there first?
Can you use your Excel maybe to?
Yes. Yeah. I was going to write it on paper. Then I realised that was a silly idea.
Goya did Napoleon.
So it's covered up Starry Night by Van Gogh, 1889. American Gothic. Who did American Gothic? I'll come to that if we need it. 1930. 1503 for Mona Lisa.
It was Grant Wood.
Cute. Mona Lisa. Leo Davy. Mona Lisa 1503. 1895 for this one.
Nice one, Arch. You should probably replay the House of Da Vinci.
Well, actually, on Thursday, I will be starting The Room 2, which is basically the House of Da Vinci, but a different, it came first. The Card Players by someone or other. Who did that, please?
Suzanne.
Suzanne, says Helen.
Suzanne is the one where I go, I recognise the style, but I can never remember the name.
And Napoleon by... I did spot it, but that's 1801.
Goya.
Yeah.
At least, that's what was said. I don't actually pay it.
That doesn't...
You're missing one.
I'm missing one.
It was Crossing the Alps is the full title. Napoleon Crossing the Alps, but I don't know whether that matters.
I'm trying to work out which one I'm missing. Oh, the one in the middle.
This feels more like a puzzle boat puzzle than a detective one.
Nothing wrong with
Napoleon
that.
Crossing the Stream.
Oh. You can see where I was going.
Yep. Art mashup time. Nice.
Okay.
What was the
That's good.
Nice one. Hello, Foggy.
Good evening, Foggy.
Great minds think alike, you two. Well done.
It was Mooch with an umlaut over the U. Yes, I'm being lazy.
And
Hang on. I mentioned Puzzle Boat a few minutes ago. Did that summon Foggy?
Apparently it did.
Howdy.
So the door is unlocked. I open. There's no one inside. I sneak in. There's a load of paintings on the wall. I can't put my finger on it. There's something odd about them. This is what they look like. What should I do?
I mean, there's loads of things like just back out slowly.
Back out slowly. Look at the back of them.
Steal them.
Yeah.
Take them. They're worth a fortune.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Mona Lisa's eyes follow you. I like that. That's what I
Is
said,
there a
Mona. Steal them.
property about the paintings or something?
I mean, I was going to sort of have a look at one of them and see if there's anything obviously
Have
different.
we done a good thing with the years, Matt?
Was it worth it?
Yes.
Oh, God.
That's a no.
That was the longest yes ever.
So it's a
Yes, but not yet.
Okay.
Yes, but not yet. What? What does that mean?
There's something a bit more mundane.
I've tried clicky. I'm going clicky. And this one looks weird.
You
but
might want to pop back to the screen.
Yep. And I'll just turn Excel off for now.
So they haven't all got people in, so it's nothing to do with the number of people.
Is it number of legs in each one? Number of eyes?
Chat spotted it.
Oh, okay. So I'm not.
Oh.
I mean, the wallpaper's got a crease in it, but that's not gonna be it. Has one of the paintings been altered?
Yes. Look closely.
In a sense.
Look closely. Very well done, alchemist and.
If I had to guess,
and yeah,
I had to guess, it's going to be
one
a reflection or something. I think it must be the Mona Lisa, but I don't know why I'm saying that.
Look broader. Don't worry too much about the painting. What's in the content of the paintings?
At the frames.
Good, might be a good idea.
Oh, there's a hinge.
Yes.
Oh, there's a hinge. Open. So what was open Napoleon is what I'm saying. Open Napoleon. See, it's good. Yes. Oh, there's a keypad behind that picture. This is fun. This is fun. If hang on, I'm just going to see if I open that image in a new tab. Oh, it zooms in. So, for those of you who won't look, there's tiny little hinges here behind Napoleon. Okay, so that gives us the next thing, which is this array. Oh God. we have here. Can I zoom in on that as well?
Ooh. Sorry.
Ooh. Okay, so you've spotted a thing. Now, what have you spotted? Give me a hint. I'm going to give this to you, to be honest, because you've spotted something.
Yeah, so we actually touched upon it earlier. What's in the picture? You were talking about the number of eyes and the number of legs. Well, there are indicators
in
the paintings.
Oh, okay. So now we've got the years.
Correct, Caroline. Yes.
We can order the paintings, and we now know. So the pitchfork represents the pitchfork in American Gothic. The horsey head is the horsey head of Napoleon, and so on and so forth. So we can now match a digit, and we can press them in. We can basically get a passcode. Whoops, wrong button. Let's bring Excel back on screen. So Starry Night, Mona Lisa. Which one? The Scream is definitely 2. Yep. Horsey is Napoleon, so that's 6. American Gothic is the one with the Tyne, that is 5. 4 must be the spades, mustn't it, for the cards? So that's the card play. So we're left with 1 and 3. So 3 must be the Starry Night because of the sort of building cathedral. The cathedral right in the centre of it.
Yeah.
And so somehow the Mona Lisa. Oh, it's the smile.
Yeah, a couple of people have said, "Is that a smile?"
Yeah. Well, it's always ambiguous, isn't it?
You kind of have to know that it's all about her enigmatic or lack of smile kind of thing. That's
in date order. This gives 163 245. Beep. What are we going to discover? Great. The control panel slid back and there are lots of documents, including some from the Museum of Legends and of Mythology. I knew they were involved. There's also a note which says, Memo. Construction has been finished on the secret room we have designed to house the artifact. We chose to locate its entrance in the eastern wall of the bunker as we felt it was more secure. Okay, so we are getting there. We are getting there. Oh, my camera's drooped. Sorry, I've had that problem for a while. So yes, I have Y-front post-it notes as well for brief notes.
Good.
So the eastern wall is this wall, and I'm just checking that in my head because I always get east and west confused. We chose to locate its entrance in the eastern wall of the bunker. So are we saying that's 7, 8, 9, 33, 32? Is that what it's saying?
Its entrance.
So wouldn't it mean here? You know, the eastern wall of the bunker. As we felt it was more secure. Let's just move kitchen. Oh, there's nothing.
Yeah, so
behind that. I'm a little bit.
So I presume it's none of the one.
Confused. Could be 7, could be 8, could be 9. Can't be 8 because it's too big. So it's 7, 9.
The kitchen, because we know what that is.
The kitchen is north, sort of that way though. So 33, too big. So we're left with 7 and 9 really. So we're
32.
32, absolutely. 7, 9, 32. But we are down to those three now. 7, 9 and 32 because we know that none of the walls can be more than 3 metres long.
Is 30 more than 3 centimetres?
It's south for the door.
Oh yeah. It's got an east-facing wall as well though.
Yeah. Okay, I'll measure it.
Thank you. Shorter, isn't it?
It's too big. It's too big. Hooray. Okay. Good. So we're down
7,
to 3 potentials there.
7, 9 and 32.
I have written them there. Okay, we still haven't visited all the rooms yet. We can still visit based on... We visited room 20. Visited... Ooh, was that 12 or 25? 12, I think. That was Liberty. Let's go to Joyce's room. And let's see what she gets up to in her room. Yes, that was room 12, so room 25.
It does seem like we're finding more information in the rooms from the notebook, so it might be worth it, yeah.
I knock on the door. There's a woman inside with a stern face. Spuma, she says. What do I say?
Whose room is this?
This is Joyce. She's either a knight or a commander. And if she's a knight, we will say Eversaw, Eversaw. But if she's a commander, we'll only say Eversaw because it's a different thing. But you greet ranks which are 4 or more inferior with Spuma. So we need to say Eversaw, Eversaw. Oh, my poor predictive text.
Gesundheit says that.
I can't stop to talk, she says, and with that she leaves the room. She's left her computer on and is asking for a password. Any idea what it could be?
The security protocols in this building keep amazing me.
I love it. I love it. Well, so this is Joyce. She has white hair, a stern face. Her son, Patrick, went missing 2 years ago. I am going to give Patrick a try.
Oh, God.
Yes!
Oh, God, it was as well.
She really needs to improve her password strength. There are only 2 files on her desktop, which is here. Respond me, yes. Maybe they'll come in useful at some point. Anyway, I'm stood in room 25. Where do I go? Well, let's take a look at these files, shall we? Let's just remove Excel from here. Memo to all ranks of officer or above. So we can't read this. Do not tell anyone the location of the secret room or give them easy access to any information which may lead them to working out where it is located. However, there's little risk of anyone being able to get to its secret entrance, as to do so, they'd have to walk past my office, and I'm usually very alert. That's Robert, and we know that he was in room 20 from the notebook. So if you have to walk past room 20, which is here, that sort of implies it's up here, because you have to go through room to get from the entrance. The only way you must go through. So we're dealing with, well, possibly, it's probably not 6, but it looks like we're dealing with 7. So it's probably 7. But we will try that in a second. File number 2. Oh, you will need to plug yourself in, Helen.
Yeah, I'm plugged in and we'll play it when you do.
This message contains the 4-word passphrase for the second lock. Now, my Wi-Fi is a bit patchy, but hopefully this bananas and the next word in the pass all sends in one recording. The first word of the passphrase is deodorant, obviously. And the next word is horse. Don't let me forget to take Suzanne to the stables next Saturday for her lesson. Phrase is stench. Oh, that reminds me, you need to buy some cucumber. And the final word...
So that's been split. We've been given the same thing twice with different bits blanked out, because stench was related to deodorant, I'm assuming. So it's something, I think it's banana, stench, horse, cucumber. I think. Let's have another listen.
This message contains the 4-word passphrase for the second lock. Now, my Wi-Fi is a bit patchy, but hopefully this bananas and the next word in the pass all sends in one recording. The first word of the passphrase is deodorant, obviously. And the next word is horse. Don't let me forget to take Suzanne to the stables next Saturday for her lesson. Phrase is stench. Oh, that reminds me, you need to buy some cucumber. And the final word...
Oh, goodness. Oh. So it's cucumber and the final word. So cucumber's not last. Oof. We know the 4 words. It's just putting them in order. We've got banana, stench, cucumber, and horse.
I don't know whether... Oh, okay. I was wondering if maybe horse wasn't one because he's talking about taking his...
I think he goes, horse. Oh, that reminds me. I need to take someone to the stables. So I think the word horse has prompted him there.
Yeah.
It's putting these in order now.
So which word isn't in the passcode?
Deodorant, because...
remind me to buy some deodorant.
It was remind me to buy some deodorant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to play it again.
This message contains the 4-word passphrase for the second lock. Now, my Wi-Fi is a bit patchy, but hopefully this bananas and the next word in the pass all sends in one recording. The first word of the passphrase is deodorant, obviously. And the next word is horse. Don't let me forget to take Suzanne to the stables next Saturday for her lesson. Phrase is stench. Oh, that reminds me, you need to buy some cucumber. And the final word...
We know horse is last because there was some reference to the next one in each of those 3. So at least we know horse is last, but how we place the other 3, I'm not entirely sure.
Would you like a transcription?
Yes, please.
I'll just dump it in chat.
He finishes with and the last word, and then it stops. So there should be an is before the last word.
Oh, that's true.
To which I think is cucumber.
Cucumber is not last.
Oh, okay. I'm waiting for this transcription.
I think the last word is horse. Message. There we go. Bananas, and the next word in the pass. First word of the passphrase is.
I was hoping that would space sensibly. Sorry.
Nah, that's okay. So there's is horse. So
yeah, so that's the last one. I thought you were going to put it in the right order for us, Matt.
I could have pasted the paragraph I have below the one I've just pasted.
Yeah.
I think it's bananas, and the next word in the past phrase is stench. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to copy this whole thing
And paste.
into Excel. Oh god, that's gone horribly wrong. Okay. Ooh, yes, right. Well. Let's oh no, that's all I need. I just need Excel. There we go. Excuse me whilst I just try and, because what I'm going to do is do that. And then
Oh, yeah.
you see what I'm going to
Okay.
do. We're going to construct the message properly. I say properly. We're going to try.
Yeah, I've got it. That's really cool. Thanks, Matt. That helps.
So what you got? Sorry, what?
I think I've just done it a bit faster than you.
Oh, I haven't. So okay, this message contains the 4-word passphrase for the lock. Now my Wi-Fi is a bit patchy, but hopefully this all sends in one recording. Newsflash, it didn't. The first word of the passphrase is, so it's got to be it is bananas, because it's not is horse, or it could, because it's not cucumber, because that's third, because it says and the final word. So it must be bananas that's next. And the next word in the past phrase is stench. Oh, that reminds me, you need to buy some deodorant, obviously. And the next word is horse. No, and the next word is cucumber, and the final word is horse. Don't let me forget to take Suzanne to the stables next Saturday. So it is bananas, stench, deodorant.
No.
Yes, cucumber and horse. As I was saying. Okay, good. Good. So that is for the second lock. We haven't got to the first lock yet. Shall we go to room 7, where it is, where we think it is? Because we think, from all the clues we've got so far, we know it's somewhere up here. It's the eastern wall. There's nothing more than 3 meters. Oh, I've got Sharpie on my fingers. So it's not 8. 6, I think, is going to be too long. That's further east anyway. 6 is indeed too long, so that's good. Okay, Danielle, do us proud. We're going to get you. Where should you go? She asks. We're going to take you to room 7. This is a very different month, isn't it? It's this all sort of choose your own adventure. It's great. I've looked carefully and there's a hidden door. I open it and find a secret room. There's a safe in the corner. I can't see a way to open it, but there's a note on it which says, to access safe link, email linksafe@childrenofshakir.com. Try emailing it. Maybe you can unlock it remotely. Okay. Well, let's do that then.
just like, put the instructions on how to open it onto the outside on a post-it note.
So linksafe@childrenofshakir.com.
Can you remove Excel briefly?
Safe. Better safe than sorry. Hey up, loves. I'm in a bit of a pickle.
Can you hide Excel
we can't.
so we
I
can
know, I've
see
just
it all
realised.
in all its glory?
I'm in a bit of a pickle. I've locked my crown jewels in the safe.
Painful.
Indeed.
Oh.
Can you help me unlock it? There's a high quality drink at a low price in it for you. Okay.
That's right, Meredith. I don't think we'd have got this far if it hadn't been, if the security had been anything less than stellar.
I do hope we get to go
No.
to Mulvaria again in the future. That was just such a wonderful country to visit in the first season of Detective Society. Season 4, by the way, is you could still back it on Kickstarter, but there's only about a day and a half left. If you want to back Season 4 of Kickstarter, Detective Society, not Detective Pikachu, Kickstarter. Is it going to be here?
Second one. Yeah.
Was it the second? Season 2? No, it's
Season 4, isn't it?
It's Season 4, but they're not calling it that. I think they're going to move away from calling it. There we go. Trouble in Folklore Falls. It looks so cool. It's Trouble in Folklore Falls. It's all about your favourite nursery rhyme characters living in a very seedy town. There's the 3 blind mice. There's 3 episodes in it. If you want to back it, you could do so. I have backed it. But you've only got another, how many hours? 40 hours. So, yeah. Just whilst I remember, do back it if you want to.
Linky link in the chat.
Turn the volume on when accessing the safe link. I haven't asked about whether my sound balance has been all right, but hopefully it has. Listen carefully. Uh-oh, here we go. Oh no. Okay, Vindex. Now, in our book, it said something about Vindex. Vindex equals Salvatore. So I'm just going to type in Salvatore.
Matt, could you post a link to this for me so I can...
Oh, to this, yes, sorry.
Yeah, so I can listen.
And now we've got bananas. Stench. Cucumber. Horse.
Oh. You're going to need to munch the link a bit. Because it actually has your email embedded in it.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's fine then. Don't worry. It's
yeah. Well, we're at the 3rd stage now. It was the sound of a lock-unlocking arch. That's what it was. Okay. Maybe we need to go back to the room that we never really got into, Robert Hinton's room. Let's go to room 20 and see, because he's head of security and this looks rather security-ish. Room... Can I
excuse me.
Well, don't die.
It's the artifact. I'm getting close to it.
Was it room 20? Have I done the right thing? If you've opened the safe, check your emails. Oh, God, I haven't opened the safe.
No. You have everything you...
We have everything we need.
Thanks, Arch. That's a perfect description of the sound.
We have everything we need. We've been given 3 numbers, 12, 20 and 25, but they're not all circled. Let's just check the rest of the site. No. Okay. Have we been told something? We must have been told something. Because I don't think... So I'm just looking back through the texts that I've sent and received. Infamous, yes.
Infamy. We need to know clockwise and anti-clockwise.
And then anti-clockwise or clockwise.
Can we see the symbol on the front of the book again?
Ooh.
Or the car parking spaces. No.
Yeah.
They went up to quite high, didn't they?
It did. There are.
Yeah. There are circles, arrows pointing around those circles, clockwise and anti-clockwise. Oh, not on the 3rd one. That's annoying.
Yes, not on the 3rd one, but there are. There's a line here, a line here, and a line here.
Yeah,
so
actually.
I think if we, I'm going to try. Oh, so if I go clockwise,
Oh, you can only go in tens.
Okay. That has moved this outer one. Has it moved it? I
No.
don't know.
No, it just moves the inner one.
Reset. Okay. Maybe, because it did say to have your sound on, maybe we're going to hear, maybe we're actually going to try and crack it with sound. Well, maybe we'll hear something. So let's just... That was me. It is doing 2 at that point. But not that way round, so maybe that's just a bug. It double clicks on the 50, yes. But I don't think that's... So, there are 3 symbols on the...
It seems they want numbers that are between 0 and 70 in tens.
Yep. And there's no obvious numbers of 10 in that one.
No.
Is anything? We haven't used anything from Rodney Morgan with long brown hair in his 20s and a former drug dealer.
There's lots of 20s, 30s, 50s and things, but again, there's too many of them and it doesn't really tell you whether we're going anti-clockwise or clockwise. Oh, yeah, I think Alchemist and I came to the same conclusion at the same time. Very good. Well done, Alchemist.
What, the ages?
Yeah, that's what he said.
So let's
Sorry,
go,
that's what they said. Maybe the ages of the persons.
So I can go clockwise, 40 to start off with.
Happy birthday, Robert. Go off and change the safe, will you?
What?
That seemed very poignant.
Well, it's just that if someone had a birthday, their ages would change.
Oh,
And then they'd have to change the locks.
Oh, true. I see. Oh, I see. So if I deal 40, so Liberty was 40. So if I do 40, and then I see it did a double on a 40 there. It says if I go 30 anti-clockwise now. Oh no! I just need to listen for it. 2, 3. Double click, and now I go the other way. So anti-clockwise. Double click, and now I go clockwise again. Okay. It's a bug, isn't it?
I don't know. It seems to be on different numbers every time.
4. It was the 4 and the 3. Ooh. And then it was on the 2. I'm just turning this dial. Magic roundabout, okay. And then another double on the 10. And then on the 0. What? Oh, 3.
Oh, yeah.
Damn it. I was close. Whatever it was close. So, because you have to go back over the 0 with a lock. Like this. There's the first one. So we've got that. That's good. There's your 3. So we're going back. There's your 4. This is great.
Hey!
Oh, and a ding! Safe unlocked.
Can you just say how that was done?
So it was always 1 click, and then at certain points, when I kept on going clockwise, it went to 2 clicks. If you reverse, every time it was 2 clicks, every time from then on in. And you just keep going until it started going to 3 clicks. And when you do that, you reverse direction again, and you'll always hear 3 clicks until you get to a point where it goes 4 clicks, and then you go back to the start, and then it unlocks.
Genius, thank you very much.
Right, talk to my contact in the room. Hurry up. Oh no, hang on, we had a... Hurry up, it's open, is what I'm going to text her, and then... Hopefully Danielle's going to say, I've got it! Oh, I've died. If you've opened the safe, check your emails. Oh, that's what she said. Okay, check emails. Emails, checky, emails. Okay. Oh, anonymous. Listen to this link. Is this going to be someone warning us? Oh, it's 3 minutes long. Oh, blimey. Okay, here
Matt,
we go.
do you have this?
Hmm?
Do you have... I can listen on stream, don't worry.
Yep, sorry. Here we go.
Great work, Detective. You've only got to manage to open the safe. The artifact is here.
Infamous.
Robert, Eversaw.
There's really no need to keep up the illusion, Kay. Oh, sorry. That's not your real name, is it? While you did do very well to avoid falling into my trap about the broken leg, I did know you weren't Kay. Because
How?
Kay is dead,
Well,
isn't
okay.
she?
Fine.
And she's dead because we killed her.
Uh-huh.
Like we killed Eddie Moore,
Uh-huh.
like we killed Angus Phillips,
Mm-hmm.
like we killed Claudia Cobb, and countless others.
Wait, so it was you that murdered everyone, not this artifact?
Of course. The artifact isn't responsible for people dying, we are.
Yeah.
We do whatever it takes to protect the artifact. The children of Shakir have been working for over a millennium to maintain control of it. Our methods have always been a little deadly. And this has led to the artifact gaining a reputation for being a tool of evil.
I'd just like to say this is the best episode of The Archers I've ever heard.
Which, ironically, has only made people want it more.
So people steal it from you and you take it back by killing them?
Yes. Our order has been infiltrated numerous times by those who pretend they want to be part of the children but would rather have it themselves. It has been a game of cat and mouse for hundreds of years. But, once again, we have it safely in our grasp.
But I don't understand why you care about the artifact so much.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Just not on its own.
Right. Well, I should inform you that my name is Detective Sergeant Danielle Higgins, and this whole bunker is surrounded by the police. Robert Hinton, you are under arrest on suspicion of murder. You do not have to say anything, but it may
Let
harm
me
you.
stop you there, Danielle. I know the bunker isn't surrounded. I know you don't have any backup.
Yeah.
I know you are operating completely out of your jurisdiction. Your little ploy wasn't signed off by a senior officer. I know this because I spoke to your senior officer, who, it so happens, is one of our children.
Yes.
So you see, you are all alone.
But it may harm your defence if you do not mention, when questioned,
Please be
something
quiet.
you later rely on in court.
Just stop talking.
Anything you do say...
Shut up. I'll tell you what's going to happen. We're going to keep you here, locked inside the bunker, until we are able to arrange for your transportation to a location in Manchester, where you will meet with an unfortunate accident. As we are generally decent people, we will, if you cooperate, ensure your death is swift.
Charming.
Your demise will, of course, be viewed as tragic. You will be remembered as a good, if unremarkable, police officer.
Oh.
And in years to come, you will be forgotten. However, the children of Shakir will continue their work. Soon we will unite the artifact with the 4 keys. And after over a millennium, we will finally achieve our destiny. Our legacy will be eternal.
The 4 keys.
Now, until we are able to remove you from the base, we will have to cut all methods of communication. Gilberto, can you please do the honors?
And she was never heard from again. Da, 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 da.
Sentenced to Manchester.
Well. Yeah, Manchester has a lot of keys, doesn't it? Salford keys and whatnot. Okay. I'm assuming that is the end. Here we go. Your next mission awaits. We've lost communication with Danielle. She must have been captured. We can only hope that we manage to speak to her again. For now, your work is complete. Thank you for everything you have achieved so far. Until the next time, stay safe. Gosh, her supervisor's going to get it in the neck, isn't he?
That sounds very jovial, doesn't it, for somebody who's just found out that their colleague has been captured or kidnapped. We can only hope we manage to speak to her again.
It's a
like,
hope.
Thanks for everything.
That was a really enjoyable month, in my opinion, because it was you were given all the information sort of in little itty bitty pieces, but it all felt quite natural, and there was still a lot of it to do, and it was still under your control because you got to direct Danielle, rest in peace, for all the things around the bunker and everything like that. I really liked that month. Very, very different month, in my opinion.